World leaders today wield immense power. They are responsible for governing massive populations, steering national economies, and commanding military forces. With such responsibilities, it's no surprise that countries prioritize providing their leaders with top-notch security. Among these world leaders, some are surrounded by truly astonishing security measures. Here are some of the most heavily guarded rulers of all time. 8. Recep Tayyip Erdogan, President of Turkey. As Turkey's 12th and current president, Erdogan has garnered global attention for his bold leadership style and a knack for stirring controversy. A veteran in Turkish politics, having risen from mayor to president, Erdogan is known for his outspoken nature. However, his confidence stems from the robust security measures in place. Erdogan is consistently accompanied by a 60-man bodyguard team. Beyond this, whenever he travels, at least 100 snipers are strategically positioned to monitor potential threats. On high-risk days, this number can soar to 3,000. These sharpshooters are so highly trained that even the slightest suspicious movement can prompt action. Erdogan's motorcade reflects his emphasis on security. Up to 12 luxury vehicles, loaded with elite guards, escort him at all times. His security detail's zealousness was on full display during an international incident in the U.S., where they clashed with protesters, Secret Service agents, and security personnel to protect Erdogan. Similarly, they have refused to disarm at border checks, further showcasing their unwavering loyalty. Armed with state-of-the-art Turkish-made weapons like the Yavuz 16 handgun and the MPT-76 rifle, Erdogan's guards are equipped to handle any threat. With firepower capable of overpowering a small army, Erdogan's security is among the most formidable in the world. 7. Narendra Modi, Prime Minister of India. Despite India's challenges as a developing nation, it spares no expense when it comes to the security of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Annually, $48 million is allocated for his protection. Modi's security is managed by the Special Protection Group, SPG, an elite force comprising over 3,000 trained personnel. Their equipment includes cutting-edge assault rifles, bulletproof vests, and communication devices. The SPG ensures Modi's safety during travel with a convoy of armored vehicles, including Mercedes-Maybach S650S, BMW 7 Series sedans, and Range Rovers. These vehicles are fortified with VR-7 rated ballistic protection, undercarriage armor, and advanced heat sensors. When traveling by air, Modi uses Air India One, a fleet of Boeing 777 aircraft with systems similar to the U.S. Air Force One. For domestic travel, options include Embraer jets and customized Boeing business jets. Helicopters like the Mi-17 V5 patrol the skies, ensuring airspace security. Recruitment for the SPG is rigorous, with personnel undergoing intense physical, psychological, and security training. With their dedication and advanced equipment, Modi's safety is never compromised. 6. Mamadi Doumbouya, Interim Military President of Guinea. Mamadi Doumbouya, a lieutenant colonel in Guinea's army, rose to power after a coup ousted former President Alpha Condé. Ironically, Doumbouya was trained by Condé himself to lead the Elite Special Forces Group, SFG. The SFG, initially created to combat terrorism and drug trafficking, is now Doumbouya's personal security unit. The team, trained in advanced military tactics and equipped with artillery, rocket launchers, and attack helicopters, remains fiercely loyal to him. Their primary mission is to safeguard Doumbouya from threats, including remnants of the previous regime. 5. Mohammed bin Salman Al Saud, Crown Prince and Prime Minister of Saudi Arabia with a net worth exceeding $13 billion, Mohammed bin Salman, MBS, commands one of the world's most extensive security networks. As Crown Prince and Prime Minister of Saudi Arabia, his safety is paramount. MBS has centralized control over Saudi Arabia's military and security agencies under the Presidency of State Security. This consolidation has enabled him to form a personal army tasked with his protection. The prince has also modernized Saudi Arabia's defense systems, spending billions on advanced military equipment. MBS's security detail includes elite personnel and cyber teams monitoring threats. The force continues to grow, with annual expansions and upgrades ensuring his safety in a volatile region. 4. Xi Jinping, President of China. As the leader of a global superpower, Xi Jinping is protected by the Central Security Bureau and its Central Guard Regiment. This elite unit comprises over 8,000 personnel organized into specialized teams. During Xi's visit to Hong Kong in 2022, his security detail displayed unprecedented measures. Officers carried ballistic briefcases that unfolded into shields and even disguised machine guns. Xi's motorcade featured 50 vehicles, each tasked with a specific protective role. The regiment's sophisticated tactics and equipment ensure Xi's safety, making him one of the most heavily guarded leaders globally. 3. Vladimir Putin, President of Russia. As one of the world's most powerful and controversial leaders, Vladimir Putin commands an unrivaled security apparatus. His safety is managed by the Federal Protective Service, FSO, an elite organization responsible for safeguarding the president and key government officials. The FSO operates with near-total secrecy, but what is known is extraordinary. Putin is constantly surrounded by a dedicated team of bodyguards equipped with cutting-edge technology, including bulletproof briefcases that double as shields and concealed firearms. Additionally, snipers are stationed strategically during his public appearances to neutralize threats instantly. Putin's motorcade is equally impressive, featuring armored vehicles like the Aurus Senate limousine, designed to withstand landmines and chemical attacks. The FSO also deploys jamming equipment to block any remote-controlled explosives along his route. When traveling by air, Putin uses an Ilyushin Il-96 aircraft equipped with advanced communication systems, missile defense technology, and luxury accommodations. His air security is bolstered by fighter jet escorts and advanced radar systems to detect and deter threats. With the FSO's high-tech equipment and rigorous training, Putin's security detail ensures his safety at all times, reflecting the critical importance of his role on the global stage. 1. Kim Jong-Un, Supreme Leader of North Korea. Kim Jong-un's security measures are among the most extreme in the world, reflecting his regime's isolation and paranoia. His personal security force, known as the Supreme Guard Command, consists of around 100,000 personnel tasked with protecting him and his inner circle. Kim rarely travels, but when he does, his movements are shrouded in secrecy. He frequently uses armored trains rather than planes, as they are perceived to be safer. The train cars are bulletproof, equipped with advanced communication systems, and heavily guarded. In public, Kim is surrounded by a phalanx of bodyguards who create a human shield around him. These guards are meticulously selected based on loyalty, physical fitness, and skill. They are armed with concealed firearms and trained in hand-to-hand combat to eliminate threats swiftly. The Supreme Guard Command also employs extensive intelligence networks to identify and neutralize potential threats before they materialize. With these measures in place, Kim Jong-un remains one of the most elusive and heavily guarded leaders in the world. This concludes the list of some of the most heavily guarded leaders. These rulers, each holding significant power, highlight how nations spare no expense or effort to protect their heads of state. Their security details are not just a reflection of their roles but also the unique challenges they face in safeguarding their lives and leadership.